Well, hello everybody and welcome back today to another session of that fabulous crab. The time is 7:40 p.m. and let's see how much we can get done here today. So, yeah, it's hopefully going to be the finish of the border in this one. So that's going to be nice, and yeah, I can't wait to crack on. So let's get going. It has been a very sweltering day today, so trying to get on with things is very difficult with the current temperatures that we've got. I've started a little bit earlier tonight because I have to get my Temu package, because this package has got something in it for my mum, because she asked me to order some sofa things. They're like arm sofa things you put over the arm of the sofa to protect it from getting dirty and stuff, and it's also got my thermal labels in it, because I have decided that I'm gonna go and invest in a thermal label printer. Now, I have a printer, but it's too big for, obviously it's only for A4 paper. It doesn't do like the slot for a 6x4 label. So, and also it's been one of my ambitions to always move to a thermal printer, because they use heat instead of ink. Now, someone on TikTok was advertising this, it looks like a A4 one, but you have to obviously get thermal paper for it. So that looks like a portable printer. It's really thin, it's like probably about that width. It's really quite handy for portable and stuff. Well, anyway, I ordered some thermal labels through Temu, because the actual printer I want to get is actually on Temu. But what's lovely about it is I did have a look on Joybuy, and they don't do thermal printers, and what's lovely about the Temu one is it's actually sold from a local warehouse, which means I'll probably get it in a couple of days. And yeah, I'm just, because when you sell on Vinted, there's certain couriers which obviously you can't use because they don't have a locker. So by getting a thermal printer, it just means that I can offer more options for delivery, because at the moment I can only do QR, because I haven't got a label printer, so I have to do it through a locker. So when I get the thermal printer, it means that I can offer home delivery. So yeah, I've got the labels. I haven't ordered the printer yet, because I want to make sure that these labels are the right size first. But I just think it's fascinating how it works on heat and not ink. So, you know, the pain when you have run out of ink and you've got to wait for it to come. Because I used to be subscribed to HP Instant Ink, and you would get like regular supplies of ink each month, but it was just like working out so expensive, so I don't really print anymore. But yeah, so I've got them coming, and it's been sitting in the locker with my mum's sofa things for near enough all day, and again, I totally forgot to get off the train and go grab it. So I've got this habit of keep getting off the train and going home instead of picking up the parcel. But I don't mind, you know, a nice brisk walk up there in the evening. So yeah, I thought what I'll do is do this first. That will just get this done and out of the way, and then I'd normally have dinner after this, but I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll go and pick up Temu, and then I'll drop the bottles off at the bottle bank. So I've got to drop some jars off and stuff, so might as well hit 2 in 1 in it. So yeah, it's just been a really sort of hot, stuffy day, really. But they were saying that towards the end of the week it's supposed to go down to 25, but it's going to be a few nights of unbearable sleep apparently, so it's not going to be very comfortable. But they keep calling it a tropical forecast, making it sound like you get like rain and stuff, and I don't know why they call it tropical, because it's not like it's gonna rain, so I don't really understand that. So yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit more of this, see how much more we can get done on it, because it's literally just the border, and then we just plumb this in, and then we've got like a massive session just doing all the inner bit, and then it won't be long until we have our first seafood painting done. Yay! But it's going to be fun because I can do I'm going to bring in a sealing session, which is because I've still got half of this. I bought this like 4 months ago and I've still got loads left, so I'm going to seal all this after, because I buy these brushes off Temu, and they've got a really nice big width, so that will cover, as you can see if I put that there, covers about 3 rows, you see, so it just gets a lot more done as opposed to the thin individual brushes that you get. So yeah, and then guess what I found today? I found my bloody paints for Hogwarts, so I can get that going. So very happy with that. I normally only do crafts on a Monday, so that'll probably be starting to be filmed again on a Monday, and knowing me, I'll forget and won't put a video up. So yeah, the craft channel is very sort of like, it's not like an everyday thing like this channel, it's very sort of as and when I can be bothered. Now, a little bit annoyed with this pen because I only changed the wax yesterday, and already it's almost there. It's like it needs more wax, so this must be using a lot of wax. I'm gonna have a nice simple meal tonight, pasta with bolognese sauce, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have something with mash, I think. Nice mash dinner, I think. So I've got some spuds I need to use up. But oh my god, they sell beautiful spuds in Asda's. Oh my god, their spuds have got like this really delicious buttery feel to it. I can't believe it. Like, and they've got like a green label on it, a dark green label. They're so nice. And do you know what I found today? I found this. Remember this that we worked on last year? Look at that. I love doing that. It was the Hello Summer, and yes, I know there's pink drills missing. When you pick up these, sometimes they can get dislodged very easily and fall off, but I'm a little bit not sure whether to seal it or not because I don't want it getting in all the gaps. But that was really fun to work on, and I pulled it out today. There I was sitting watching the TV, and I thought, oh my god, I remember doing a summer painting of it on a pendant, and yeah, I forgot to put it up, so I'm gonna fix them pink drills and then put it on the wall. Don't really want to go back out again, but I'm gonna go and pick up my package. Like, I've been checking it, like this package, my mum is so excited over a cushion cover. Like, I've never seen someone so happy over a cushion cover. But to be fair, she's been wanting these for ages, because at the moment she has to use like towels on the edge of the sofas. So she wanted me to get these fabric things that go over the end of them. I mean, most people use a throw and that, but they don't cover the edge. So she wants me to get that. So yeah, so I'm hoping, because I don't know about you guys, but I get a little bit funny when it comes to ordering clothes or stuff on there, because I've bought clothes on there before and they're really thin, like wafer thin, and you open it and you can see right through the felt. So I'm just hoping, I mean, I checked the reviews prior to buying and they said they're nice and thick, so you're supposed to get 2 in a pack. So just hope that they are, because if they're really thin, then I'll be getting a refund on that, because, you know, I want something to be nice quality. So that's now 3 things I've got to take over, which is the pond sticks, that pillar thing that my sister bought, and now this cushion cover. So I don't know if we'll do a live Saturday, because I need to take over this cushion cover. So but there's always Sunday we can do it. See what I mean about I get so busy, like it's just manic every single day. It's just, you can't fit nothing. Well, this is lovely, because now we can discontinue this white colour. Fantastic. Let's do a little bit of multi-placing, because it looks as if this bit, yeah, this bit over here is straight. Over there it went like a funny shape. So my sister texted me earlier and she was saying that it was, I said, like, how's the weather for you over there? And she said at work, because she works in a nursery, it was sweltering, like. And I said, like, do you not have aircon there? And she said they have the units, but something's wrong with it or something. So I'm surprised it's still open, because most of the schools have been closing due to the hot weather. But yeah, she said it was unbearable trying to work in it. Right, so that's the B done. So we now just need to do another sliver down here at that A, and then that's the border done, and then we can just whiz around the D and then get the last colour going, really. I reckon another couple of days on this, but yeah, because I was going to do the muscles today, but seeing as we're so close to getting this one done, I thought, well, do this, there's no rush, is there? So yeah, I'm quite surprised at how quick I've got this one done, actually. So very good. Now I'm hoping that I bought another scroll from Vinted, and it's from the same seller that sold me that honeybee, and I'm hoping that it will be here tomorrow, because it sat in Coventry for a day because they didn't pick it up until the day after, and I think last night it said it moved to, well, it was in Coventry, and then I always check it after midnight because it tends to move through the night, and I think it's now sitting in Lutterworth. So after Lutterworth it has to go to Ipswich. Then when it scans Ipswich, I know that it will definitely be the next day. I have had a rare occasion where they've gone out to deliver it and it's come back saying that the lockers are full, so they won't, like, if one locker's full, they won't just go round to the next locker because you've picked a specific locker. So they'll put it back, take it back to Ipswich and then do it the next day. But it's nice when they do that if there is a delay, because if it's very close to like the estimated delivery date, Temu will give you a credit. So wow, I'm gonna miss working on this white and yellow. It's been such a blast. So yeah. Well, let's move that up a bit. Okay, yeah, I've got the D over there. Now I might need to pause the video because I think this eye colour is in the other room, because I remember putting that in a DAC tray because it was such a large colour. So yeah, we might have to look for that in the other room. I've been looking at that Halloween apple, like keep looking at it going, shall I do it, shall I not? I've actually ordered no summer Temu paintings at the moment because I knew that I'd have these to work on, so yeah, it's quite rare for me not to order summery paintings, but normally if I've got like enough paintings for the theme I won't order anymore. And just like that, people, that is done. Just got to do one more here, 3, 2, 1, and I mean, you could, if you wanted to, save these for that this one here, because I assume they would be the same sort of drills. You've got like an orange and a yellow, but these look like jazzed up ones. But yeah, if you're running short, you could always use them. Right. So now we've just got to do this D bit. As I say, I'm very tempted to change this colour out up the top, but we'll have a think about that. We might have to change this wax again in a minute. I think what's happened is that wax that Sharon's got us, it's so slimy. I think it's wore away too much in the pen before it's come down the chute. I think that's what's happened, so we'll have to see about that, but we'll put some more in there in a minute because it's wanting more wax for some reason. But what's lovely, at least with this pen, you don't have to dig it out. You know how sometimes we put wax into normal pens and you have to sit there like digging it out where it's dried up. This pen seems to have a fantastic way of not drying up the wax. I think what it is as well is because with a standard pen you're pushing it up here like that, whereas these pens, they flow down it, so it's not getting it, you know, it won't get dried up and what have you. Right, okay, so that's that colour done. Right, now I'm going to have to, because I don't think they're in here, but I need the other colour because that's all the border done. So I'm going to take a look in. I was supposed to do it before the coffee, but making the coffee. Let me go in the other room and see whether they're in there, because they're not in here. So, and here is our funky crab for the eye colour now. So I've got DA6s. It's really confusing because this is a white drill and so is the B, but for some reason they've coded it differently, even though it's almost like the same. But I think that looks like an off-white, but either way it's very similar. But I like to jumble all the lids up as well, so you get like a very groovy a very groovy lid. But right, let's get going. So I think what I'd start off with is, yeah, this is even more confusing because why they've given us a different symbol when it's exactly near enough the same colour, I don't know. But yeah, this is the correct colour because I've coded it high. So I think what it is it might be just a fraction darker than the light, because there's than this B colour. There's a drill that is an off-white, which I believe you've got 3865, which is your white, and then I think off-white is either 718 or 782. I don't really know. I only even know two colours off by heart, and that's 310 and 3865, which are normally your whites and blacks. So yeah. So yeah, we'll have this to put up on the wall soon. Fantastic. Now we get to fill in all this wonderful little bit here. I can't believe I literally just went in the other room looking for them, and they were sitting underneath one of the pots on here. So yeah, this will be a really fun one to do. Now, because of the way they're positioned, they're all sort of like scattered. So for example, here you can see it sort of goes up, but then it drops round the corner here. So I'm going to single place the whole lot of this. So yeah, let's do a temperature check. Alexa, what's the temperature please, honey?
At the moment, it's 28 degrees Celsius. Tonight,
Lovely, yeah.
You can expect a low of 15 degrees.
Yeah, this is going to be fun sealing, because I haven't done a sealing session for ages. Partly because we have to wait for a painting to be done really, and I think because I do so many specials, I have this rule where I won't seal special paintings, because I feel like it would get in between the gap and stuff. Whereas this, you can see it doesn't matter, because it's going to feel it. I'll always remember this day. I was sealing, and my mum was like, "What's that smell?" Well, of course, it was the smell of the Crystal Art Sealer, because if you smell it, it smells very similar to PVA glue. And she was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? You've wrecked it." And I'm like, "No, I haven't. It dries clear." Because she just thought that because I put all glue on it, like I covered it in paint. That's what she actually thought. She thought I'd put paint on it. And then when I said it's dried clear, and she was like, "Oh wow, what does it do?" And I said, it just basically reinforces it a bit and stops the drills popping off. Because has anyone had a painting where you put it on and it pops off again? Like it constantly keeps popping. So yeah, I love working on these DOC trays. I just wish I had enough to replace all the green ones, because when I get one of these, I chuck the green ones away. As much as I don't want to, because I don't like chucking away things that are useful, but yeah, these DOCs are just the best. So what I'll do is I'll fill that G in on the next session. How long we're doing for time is 27 minutes. And what did she say the temperature was? Alexa, what's the weather forecast please, love?
Currently, in Braintree it's 28 degrees Celsius with mostly sunny skies. Tonight, you can expect mostly clear skies, with a low of 15 degrees.
So that's dropped about 2 Celsius then. So Kathy, you mentioned in one of the comments something to do with we've got hotter weather than Florida. So what is the weather forecast in Florida? Well, actually I can check. Alexa, what is the weather forecast in Florida, USA?
Which city in Florida?
Oh bugger, there's more cities. Okay, in that case you're going to have to answer that, Kathy, because apparently
Which
there's...
city in Florida?
I don't know, Alexa. Alexa, sorry, I don't know. Stop. Alexa, stop. Wow, I didn't know that. So that must mean that you live quite close to Disneyland Paris then. That makes no sense because that's in France. I meant Disneyland Florida, but is Florida the real one? Because apparently the France one is supposed to be like a knockoff one. And did I tell you we're getting a Orlando resort here? So you know that Orlando resort you guys get in the States, we're getting that built here. It's going to be in Bedfordshire. So yeah, that's a no-no for me, because how the hell I would get there on public transport, I don't know. I don't even know if a train goes in that direction, because I imagine I'd have to go down to London and then come all the way back up again. Because when my sister went to Cambridge, you would think you get on the train at Whittam and then it goes right up past Colchester into Cambridge, back it up. She had to go to Whittam, get the train down to London, and then get a train that comes all the way back past Whittam and then goes round the long way to Cambridge. So yeah, when Jack had his that's her boyfriend, because they're not married yet, so the way I see it is that it's just her boyfriend at the moment. But when she went up to, when he had that collision with that lorry, he was in a coma, and she had to go Cambridge nearly every day, and she said it was like a 6-hour round trip, like by the time you got there and then had to come all the way back. Like, yeah, I mean, you want to see them because they're in hospital, but there's no way I would want to be on a train for almost 6 hours, especially if it's like really hot and stuff. What have we done here? We're going a little bit deja vu here. Hang on a minute. I'm getting a bit confused. We've gone off track here. Here we go. Now this is a nice colour because the lobster, I believe, all the background is like a whitish colour. So yeah, the lobster's probably going to be after I do the mussels. So I don't know if we'll get round to doing the mackerel, because I don't just want to do the whole of this theme on these. I want to introduce some more paintings as well. So yeah, I mean, we may get it done, I'm not sure yet. And I don't want to rush them, I want to last them, because once they're done, aren't they? Yeah. I was thinking about getting up that Halloween apple today and then just doing a bit of night filming, like after the news, because what's lovely about that is I can work on the light board, so I don't have to worry about daylight, whereas these, as you can see, they come on this cardboard thing, so you can't put a light board under it. Well, I think that'd be a good stopping point for a lick, for a drink. I can't believe that I just said I think that would be a good stopping point for a lick. Oh, it's been a long day. It really has. Like, your brain gets confused when you get to sort of like 6-7 o'clock at night. It's just I always chuckle when because obviously I always play my videos back in case there's like a sound problem. If I go out of the room, I edit it out, because half the time I forget to pause it. I can pause it on here, and if I pause it, I don't have to edit it. But yeah, just it's so funny sometimes when you film and then you say something that's comical, and then you laugh at your own video, sort of thing. So yeah. I was debating whether to go into we've got a shop over here, and it does all sorts of around the world foods. I was debating whether to go in there and get some chocolate, but I'm going to be good and say no, because you know, I need to look after my healthiness rather than eat all this junk, because I do try to keep Saturdays as the day for binge eating, like chocolate, crisps, sweets, popcorn. That's like Saturday only. But when we went to the other day, when we went chumps of that shopping trip thing that we did, I did see an international sort of food shop next door to Savers, and I thought, oh, I wonder if they're, because I'm on the hunt, people. I want the strawberry bounty, and the lady that I watch on Vinted, on TikTok, she doesn't put the link in to where she buys it, and every time I've searched for the bounty on there, it's just the photos or videos of people eating it. No one seems to put a link down so that you can buy it, because a lot of the people that are on TikTok, they're basically collaborated with TikTok, so they basically have some sort of affiliation thing, and what happens is TikTok sends them products, and then if someone buys this specific thing that they're advertising, they get commission from it. So that's how that works, and a lot of the time it's just people promoting it. So anyhow, I looked in this international shop in Chelmsford, they don't have it. And it's so frustrating because the one over here had 3 bars on there, like 3 bars, and they all went. Why have they done that? Oh my god. There's a bit of a gap there, but yeah, so I don't really know what we can do about that. Right, okay. But yeah, if anyone knows where I can get a strawberry white bounty, I really want to try one. I'll be your best friend forever if you can try and find me one. Let me know where it is and I will go there and buy it, because I need a strawberry bounty, people. And there's these Pascal clinkers, which apparently are, you know, I was trying to look for them in B&M's because someone said they were in B&M's and on TikTok, and I looked in there and couldn't find them. Well, Pascal clinkers are like this. I don't really know what they are. They look like a cream egg but with like coloured fondant inside. But they're called Pascal clinkers and they originate from Australia. So you can buy them on TikTok, and I think you only get 1 bag for $6.99. So because obviously they're imported foods, that's what ranks the price up. But yeah, I'm desperate to try a Pascal clinker. So it's that. I want to try the Carolina burger from McDonald's. That's on the to-do. But last week for our takeaway, I always have a takeaway at the end of the week. It's sort of like a weekend treat. And last week was fish and chips. And oh my god, they did this cheesecake, and oh my god, it was delicious. Like a proper like cheesecake. And the cream on it was like, oh my god, so good. But I bit into it thinking it was like just one that they had already pre-made, and I thought, this is strange, it's got ice on it. Well, of course they must have pulled it from the freezer, so I had to let it sit there and thaw out a bit, because I didn't know, you know, they put it in the bag and I thought, oh right, it's ready to eat, but obviously not. So yeah. See, there's definitely some modding to do here, because I don't understand why there's got like these white bits in it. To me, I feel like that should be all red. So I think we'll see what spare drills we got, and then we will definitely change this out, I think, because I'm not liking this idea of it being, I mean, what's the pink supposed to be? Right, okay. So that's that little bit done. I think what we'll do is we'll circulate it round and then back up to the top here. And we've got about half an hour, so we'll see how long we can get done in half an hour after I've had a little bit more of a drinky woo. Oh, lovely. God, that coffee's so good, but can only get it in Chelmsford because the one is called My Coffee, and I drink the orange box, which is Caramella, and they they do it in the pound shop for £1, but they don't have, I suppose you could get 2 boxes, make it £2, but the one in B&M's, I mean, you'd only get 20 sachets, whereas the one in Home Bargains, they do it for the same price, but you get 30. So you'd actually, if you got 3 boxes from the pound shop, you'll be paying more, £3. So I have to ask my sister to pick me up some the next time she's in there, because I will not go in there while it's you know, really hot. Oh my god. Did I tell you this story? I don't know what whip and chat it's in, but I went in there one day and it stunk of horseshit. I don't know how in the world you get horseshit in a supermarket, but gee whiz, it absolutely stunk. And these people were coming in, like, checking all the, like, under their shoes because they thought they trod in something. Well, oh my god, I can't even remember what whip and chat that's in, but yeah, oh my god, it absolutely stunk. And they had fresh food in there, like all in the freezers, all these cookies, and I'm thinking, oh my god, what if the smell travels up inside the bag? You know how cookies are wrapped with like just a sticker holding it down, the paper bag holding it down, they use a sticker to hold it down. And I thought, oh my god, like the smell's gonna get up that. I can feel a sneeze. Oh, come on. Oh, I think it's gone now. I hate it when it does that. I just want to sneeze. But yeah, oh my god. I mean, yeah, wow. I mean, it just absolutely was unbearable. I had to get out of the shop because I'm thinking, oh my god, this stench is all over my clothes. I'm going to have to wash this as soon as I get in. Like, I can't stand the smell of horseshit. And it's even when it's really hot and stuffy like this, oh my god, the stench. It's even worse. Oh my god, nah. I could never be a farmer. Because I don't understand how horseshit can keep a plant alive, but apparently the plants love it. I mean, to me, it would probably suffocate it, but oh Jesus, no. Mm-mm. How did we get on the subject of horseshit? Anyhow, but yeah, that was one day in the. I came out the shop and I was like, I've got to text my sister, and I was like, have you been in Home Bargains? Because it fucking reeks. Like, I'm not even joking. It stunk of horseshit. So, and she was like, ew. And I'm like, yeah, just bear with if you go in there tonight. And she said, well, luckily she doesn't have to go in there tonight. But oh my god, like, I've never in all the years I've been shopping in supermarkets, I've never ever had that happen before. So that is a strange one. Right. So we'll get a little bit more around. Oh, there's a bit that. Why is that gone outside the... This must be part of this then, because that's the other side of this border. Wow, okay, interesting. Do-do-do. They've been saying that apparently Sky has bought out ITV News or something to do with Coronation Street is now going to be owned by Sky. Well, it's actually, I think Granada Studios owns it, but apparently Sky is supposed to be buying so many of ITV's programme stations. So that's going to be interesting, because seems like Sky are closing now. And then they were saying this travel, this airlines closed down as well. Like, everything seems to be closing. Wow, look at that. Do you know, I keep looking at that scroll, you know, the one with the pavilion. I keep wanting to do it and I'm itching to get into it, but I'm at full capacity at the moment with trays, so because I think I fancy a quick one after this. So I think what we'll do is, if we whiz round that apple, try and get that done. I like to do like a long one and then a quick one, so, and then we can have a long session doing the pavilion. So yeah, okay, whoops, upside here, so whoops upside here. La la la, really wanna dance, get him on the wall. Oh yeah, yeah. Wow, look at that, Carl the crab. It's almost done. Oh, very lobster colours here, white and red. No, what's white and red? England, look, white, red, white. That's the England colour flag. Football's coming home, it's coming home. 3 lines on the shirt. La 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 la. But I'm going to predict they won't win, because every year they've tried to get through, they've never won. So yeah, I don't know, but roll on when it's all finished, I say, because it takes up too much TV, and Wimbledon's even worse because it takes up so much TV time. So, you know, we could have a nice film, but no. They need to, this is the problem, is that they don't have a sports channel. They always put it on BBC One, which is a very busy station, because that does like EastEnders, the news, you've got like, you know, all different sort of programmes throughout the day. They need to dedicate a station that can do just sports. Because when I was checking the planner earlier, they had Wimbledon on BBC One, and then there was another one on BBC Two of Wimbledon. So whether they had 2 different matches going on, I don't know. But yeah, they need to like stop it now. And apparently it was on the news today, Nigel Farage has stepped down as MP for Clacton. So he was only newly elected for that, so, but apparently he wants to stand for a by-election, so yeah, can't believe that. And at first I thought they said he resigned from Reform because he's the leader of that, but can't believe he's quit as MP. Like, he's wanted to be in the government for so long, and then he's just like quit, so, as MP. I think they could have done a stingray on this, like, gives like a stingray rather than mussels. And today I found lots of pearl diamond paintings. There's some bloody gorgeous ones coming out. I did about 4 today to my basket, so, because if I see something on Temu, I have to add it to the basket, otherwise I'll forget about it. So yeah, so I see them, I add them, and then like later on in the day I'll order them when I've got time to sit down and actually just push the order through. Push the order through. Na 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 na, we gotta buy on Temu. Let this moment forget, occupying that. La 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 la. Oh, do you. Love that song. Right. 6 o'clock in the this morning. I was up about 5:45, getting ready to go to work, and I thought, oh, Octopus energy drink. And yes, winner winner chicken dinner, baby. I got one. I was so happy because it's like first come first served. I don't know what freebie it is for tomorrow because, as we know, Wednesday is freebie day. So last week they had a really good one. It was a milkshake. So I reckon it's crisps, because we've had, the week before was ice lollies. I could not get hold of them because all the codes went, and then this week they had a milkshake. I've roughly sussed it out. They normally put them on around 1 o'clock lunchtime, because I check every sort of 15 minutes, and then when I checked at 1, it was like, oh, you got a voucher, and I'm like, you can redeem it now, and it's like, ah, so you must put them on around 1 o'clock. Yeah, I reckon it's either chocolate or it's a pizza or a bit crisps, like something sort of like snack wise. But yeah, that's, if you've ever had the milkshake Sainsbury's, the banana strawberry or chocolate by Sainsbury's, it's so yummy, yummy, scrummy, yummy, delicious. What's the time? 51. Okay, that's okay. We've got about 10 minutes or so, so that's fine. So yeah, it does look like it's going to be another session, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping I'd get this done tonight, but it's going to be nice when we work on the mussels, because it's a nice fresh one. Yeah, I thought we'd just quickly get the crab done. And again, this is, as I say in all the Whipham chats, this is going to be perfect if you have a beach hut, because you can just hang it on the wall and it makes it feel nice. I mean, you could even diamond paint it in the beach hut, you know, while you're on the beach, because a lot of the beach huts, they'll have like the doors open, so you've got air coming into the beach hut. So that'd be perfect for just like watching the sea come in and out, and then just diamond paint. And then when it's done, get out your deck chair, put your feet up, have an ice cream, and relax after finishing your painting. Ice cream. Right. Get off. A little bit dusty. Oh my god, I saw these gorgeous shorts, men's shorts in Matalan's, and they are so good. Like, they're so lovely, very good colours, and it's got this really funky light blue onto it, and then there's like a khaki one. I'm never sure if it's called khaki or khaki, and oh my god, I really want them. So I'm gonna have to go into that shop in Chelmsford. Really don't like that shop, but it's what it is, isn't we? I mean, the next available one is probably Colchester, so yeah, that's the other thing I saw. It was on Temu. It's like a thermal label roller holder thing. So as you say, the print is here, the holder, you put the labels on the holder, and as it's feeding through the printer, the next label comes off the thing and rolls into it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this thermal one that I've seen, it's called, I think it's Roland, is it? It's only 34 quid, so I mean, I don't mind using QR codes, but it's just going to be much easier. You know, I can offer more couriers, and then I can offer home delivery, so yeah. I don't offer home delivery because you need sometimes it comes up with a default only as like you can only print the label, and I've done that before where because sometimes it says home delivery or store delivery and you don't know which one's the QR label because it don't tell you. And then sometimes I've switched it on and they've picked home delivery and I'm thinking, oh right, I'll get a QR code. No, they give you an actual physical label and I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I can't print it because I haven't got a label printer, and I've had to cancel it down. And then I say you can rebuy it. I'm sorry, I've picked the wrong dispatch option, and then the buyer won't buy it again. Sometimes you get people like that they don't want to buy it because you've cancelled it. But yeah, I think it's going to make it more easier because, you know, I can offer more couriers now. So right, I'm going to leave that session there. I'm absolutely worn out. I've still got to go out that bloody locker yet. See, always on the go, mate. I'm like a bloody robot. But yeah, anyway, that's what it's looking like. We are so close to finishing, people. Just look at this fabulous painting. I reckon I'll have a couple of days, but if we're really lucky, we might smash it in one. But thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we'll see you next time for more of Carl the Crab, coming up with stage 5 very soon. Bye for now.